girl, the title explains itself, so we're gonna get right into it. We are doing this hair. This quick weave that I have in right here has been in for about 3 weeks or 3.5. And as you can see, it's oily, it's extremely itchy, and it's just time for it to go. So we're gonna start by separating my leave out, getting that itch, and then we are just going to remove the tracks from the cap. If you want to, you can just go straight under the water, like put your hair in, saturate your hair in water, but I was about to reuse these bundles, so I didn't want them to get wet because it was late, I was tired, and I didn't want to go through washing them. So once those are all out, we are hopping in the shower to wash them. Here's the shampoo and conditioner that I use, 10 out of 10, thanks to Raji. So I put shampoo and conditioner in my hair at the same time when the braids are still in, because I feel like it just helps me to like loosen the products and the glue that's in my hair, which it's very minimal glue. But yeah, so now this is probably like my second time washing my hair after taking the braids out, and putting the conditioner in and just working all of the conditioner into my hair, getting those knots out and that excess glue. Thankfully, none of my hair was damaged, heat damaged. My curls were still intact, thank God. So I'm gonna spray my hair with the Dream Coat and then use these 2 serums right before I blow dry my hair. This is going so fast, oh my gosh. So I parted the perimeter of my hair in like a circle and I'm braiding it. This is going to be the leave out. I try to do as little of an amount of leave out as I can because I don't want a bunch of my hair out and I don't want heat damage. So for the hair that's going in the quick weave, this day I did 2 braids. If you want to, you can do small braids that are close together. I wasn't feeling it this night. It was super late. I had a long day at work. I was tired, ready to get into bed. So I did 2 braids. Now, if you do 2 braids, the key is to make sure that the braid is not close to the part. So like try to do them in the middle of your hair so that it's not lumpy on the sides, if that makes sense. So now we're using some glue shield. I put this on my hair and on top of the cap so that it's just extra protected. And then you guys can see we're just blow drying that glue shield until it's all dry and hard. Okay, so here is the interesting part. So I start the first track in the middle of my head and I put it upward in an upward direction, and from this track on down, all of those tracks are going, they're kind of upside down and they're going in an upward direction. I really hope that makes sense. This was like extremely challenging to record and to do at the same time. So I hope it's helpful, girl. I don't know. But anyway, this is me just continuing to lay those tracks down. Don't worry about that little knot in the back, that braid. The tracks are gonna basically like make it more flat. So yeah, from the middle on up to the front, I glue those tracks in a backward motion, if that makes sense. Really, you're just going in the direction of a ponytail. Like back of the hair goes up, front of the hair goes back. I hope that makes sense. we're just gluing those tracks. And so once all of those are done, for the very last track, to get this look extra sleek, you take the longest track and glue it around the perimeter. So for this I had to do two because I didn't have one that was long enough, but you just glue it all the way around the perimeter. If you guys saw in the previous clip, you had those short like tracks that were sticking out. This is gonna cover all of that, and so when you put your hair in a ponytail, you won't have any tracks that are like sticking out on the sides or anything, if that makes sense. So you see it's just a straight foundation. So now this is the easy part. Basically, you're just taking out your leave out and you're flat ironing it, or you can use a pressing comb, whichever one you like. It's up to you, but I just go through with the mini flat iron for the edges and then a regular flat iron and just flat iron it and put it in a ponytail. And then I'm doing my edges. You can do your edges however you like. For me, this style never comes out cute on the first day. It gets better with time. So I hope that this was easy. I hope that you all like learn something. If you try this style, let me know. I'll see y'all in the next one.